It wasn't supposed to move, but it did. A silent traveler drifting between the stars, accelerating faster than physics can explain. This is 3I Atlas, the interstellar visitor that might be rewriting everything we know about what is and isn't alive in space. Good evening, explorers of the unknown. Welcome back to Mystery Protocol. Today we revisit the strange story of 3I Atlas, the object that behaves like no comet we've ever seen, defying gravity, heat, and even logic itself. When astronomers first detected it, it seemed simple enough, a comet from beyond our solar system. But then it accelerated, not because of gravity, not because of a planet's pull. It moved by itself. And that small movement, just a fraction of a millimeter per second squared, changed everything. You see, in deep space, even the smallest acceleration can mean unimaginable power. For 3I Atlas, that shift meant it deviated thousands of kilometers from its expected path. And when scientists tried to calculate how much force was needed to make that happen, the numbers didn't make sense. The result, 660 million newtons of thrust. Let that sink in. That's the power of 9 SpaceX Starships firing at full force, pushing a rock billions of tons heavy through space for an entire day. Except 3I Atlas isn't a rocket. It's not supposed to have engines or fuel or any kind of propulsion. And yet, it moved. The same mystery that once surrounded Oumuamua, the first interstellar object ever detected, has returned stronger and stranger than before. Oumuamua had no tail, no visible outgassing, and yet it accelerated. At first, scientists tried to explain it as frozen hydrogen or nitrogen evaporating, but those materials would have vaporized near the sun. The physics didn't add up. Now, with 3I Atlas, the story is repeating, but with a twist. 3I Atlas does show outgassing, or something that looks like it, but the amount of force we're seeing is far beyond what natural evaporation could produce. Even if 1/6 of the entire object's mass exploded outward, it would still fall short of what we're witnessing. So what's powering it? Chemical reactions, nuclear fusion, or something we don't yet understand? Whatever the answer, the effect is staggering. It's as if an invisible hand or mind is pushing it forward. And then came the light. As Atlas approached the sun, its color changed, from ordinary gray to brilliant blue, not red, not yellow, but blue, hotter than the sun itself. No comet has ever done that before. It glowed like an engine igniting in the dark. Astronomers tried to explain it through chemistry, maybe ionized gas, maybe a trick of light, but the polarization curve, the way its light bends and reflects, tells another story. Atlas doesn't reflect light like a comet. It reflects light like a metallic asteroid, or something built. At this point, you might be thinking, come on, it's just a rock. But rocks don't accelerate by themselves. They don't change color to temperatures hotter than stars, and they don't remain perfectly intact after losing massive amounts of mass. Something here doesn't fit. If 3I Atlas were a natural comet, that much outgassing would have shattered it apart. We would see debris, dust, fragments spreading across the sky. But we don't. It's still there, whole, silent, and accelerating. Almost like it knows what it's doing. To put this in perspective, Even if Atlas were using the most advanced engines ever built by humans, it would still need the energy equivalent of 2 aircraft carriers worth of fuel. Every hour. Nothing natural should behave this efficiently. And yet, it does. So what are we looking at? A comet breaking every rule of physics? Or the first glimpse of technology not made on Earth? Scientists remain divided. Some say coincidence. Others whisper design. Let's talk about that word, design. The universe is full of coincidences, but design implies intention. And when something this massive behaves with precision, it's hard not to wonder, are we the observers or the observed? Because here's the strange part. 3I Atlas didn't accelerate randomly. It moved at the exact moment it reached perihelion, its closest approach to the sun, as if waiting for the perfect moment to power up, to leave. If it were natural, we'd expect the acceleration to begin earlier when heat and pressure peaked. But it waited and then acted. No one can explain that timing unless it wasn't random. Now imagine for a moment you're an alien explorer passing through the solar system. You find a small blue planet filled with chaos and noise. You observe for a while, and then you leave. Fast. Maybe too fast. That's the running joke online. The alien saw us on Halloween and accelerated. But beneath the humor, there's a quiet discomfort. Because if this object was observing us, even for a moment, it means we're not alone. And maybe we never were. The truth is, science doesn't fear discovery. It fears implication. If Atlas turns out to be artificial, everything changes, from how we view life to how we define intelligence. And maybe that's why silence from agencies like NASA feels louder than words. No official statement, no new images, just quiet retractions and updates buried in data logs. It's the same pattern we saw with Oumuamua. The more unusual it became, the less they said. So here we are again, staring at a mystery that grows the more we look. A rock that acts like a probe, a comet that behaves like a ship, and a civilization pretending not to notice. But maybe that's the point. Maybe we're not supposed to understand yet. Maybe 3I Atlas isn't trying to escape us. Maybe it's testing how we react, because in every experiment, the observer is also being observed. And what have we shown? A planet divided, a species more interested in arguing than exploring. If Atlas came here searching for intelligence, it might have left disappointed. Still, one question lingers. If it's not a comet and not debris, then what is it? A probe? A fragment of a lost civilization? Or something older than memory itself, drifting through the void, waking only when it feels the warmth of a star? Until we know more, all we have are patterns, numbers, brightness, color, motion. But behind those patterns, something deliberate might be hiding. And every time we say it's just a rock, the universe smiles and proves us wrong again. Maybe it's not about what 3I Atlas is. Maybe it's about what it makes us realize, that intelligence might not look like us, that curiosity is universal, and that somewhere, something is watching us, wondering the same thing. For now, all we can do is observe, wait, and keep asking the questions that make us human, because if 3i Atlas doesn't shatter, maybe it was never meant to. Thank you for watching Mystery Protocol. If you believe some truths are hidden between the stars, subscribe and stay with us as we uncover the secrets that others refuse to see. Until next time, stay curious and stay aware, because something is still out there.